Peterman and his o.s.b racket. He was racketeering off the O.s. State Bar. He was using Anne Marie Simmons to set up Ted Grove when I was a teenager. By 2000, thought he had the county set up using Judge Taylor. Judge Taylor thought she was protected by Anne Marie Simmons for the state of emergency appointment. That's what John Berg was after and what they want to take to federal court. I think it's a fucking joke about the Umpqua Community College shooting and what happened with Ralph Panner. They don't care. They think that it was a sacrifice for judges and the federal government and the state to get logistics intelligence or get money for themselves and say they were lawyers for the whole thing, authority figures and shit. Now with Chris Petermen saying with the o.s.b racket, he was racketeering off all of the fucking lawyers from Roseburg using Anne Marie Simmons. Anne Marie Simmons agreed to this with Chris Petermen. I don't know how she agreed to it, and I don't know who did it. But I do know for a fact, since my dad died and Anthony Wilkins fucking said Anne Marie Simmons would be my judge at my dad's funeral when the whole family came down to the funeral thing. I do know, Anthony, that somehow you have now committed identity theft. But how many contracts have you committed that on? Why would you do that? And why would Chris Petermen even give a shit with Roseburg? Because they never should have cared. And I should laugh. I should laugh about Pearl Gray, my grandma, who should have got murdered and abused in Good Sam. That's real funny for a lawsuit for Anne Marie Simmons. And real fucking funny for Chris Petermen. Especially in 2015 with Ted Grove admitted to my overdose in the psych ward. I find that real fucking funny that all you laugh about that in fucking Roseburg while I was doing another contract job. But you know what you want to do? You want to fucking tell a lie. And I want to find out why Anne Marie Simmons and Chris Petermen would spin this lie. And if this lie was connected to financial crimes that could connect to their pockets, that's racketeering. Period. That's why I do my job for free. Even when I was offered money from the prosecution office. Even over fucking about $3,000 a month just to sit in my room and fucking think about crimes for the prosecution office. I turned it down for every police officer because they were setting them up. They were setting up their fucking money. They were setting up their paychecks. I wouldn't take shit. But Anne Marie Simmons and Chris Petermen, he takes paychecks from his clients. Anne Marie Simmons takes paychecks from the judicial courthouse. My whole family and the Grays take paychecks from SSI because they're disabled. But, the Booms, with Chris Petermen, they're not all disabled and abused a disabled family. Right, Chris Petermen? And Anne Marie Simmons with Anthony Wilkins will be your expert testimony.